In this example, we want to be able to identify if a sequence is an arithmetic sequence. Now, we remember that an arithmetic sequence is a sequence of numbers for which the difference between successive terms is the same. So let's have a look at example A. We have the numbers in the sequence as 7, 13, 19, 25, and 31. What we want to do here is we want to take the first two terms and find their difference. So we take the second term minus the first term, which is 13 minus 7, and that gives us a value of 6. We want to then go and do the same thing with the next, including the next term. So we take the third minus the second term, 19 minus 13. This also gives us a difference of 6. Now if we keep going, with 25 minus 19 giving us a value of 6, and finally 13 minus 25 also giving us a value of 6. Because there is consistency with the common difference, we can say yes, there is a common difference of 6, therefore our value for D is 6, and we can say that this is an arithmetic sequence. Example B, here we are presented with decimals, and on first look we can see that there is some form of common difference with the first 4 terms, but when we're introduced to this last term 6.3, we can see that the difference between 6.3 and 4.9 is 1.4. So this does not agree with the definition of an arithmetic sequence. So there is no common difference here, and we then conclude that this is not an arithmetic sequence. Example C, we're shown some fractions here, and we go ahead and do the same thing as we've done before. So with this example, we have some negative answers, so it is important that we include these negative answers when we try and find the difference. So if you notice, just to highlight with some emphasis, if you notice here, you will be able to see that this value here is this one, and we are subtracting it by our original or our first term, okay, and that negative sign is there. So this actually makes a positive sign with these two negatives next to each other. So it reads as this example here reads as -1 plus 1.5, which gives us a value of 1/2. We then go ahead and do likewise for the next consecutive terms. So we have in the next section, we have here -1/2 minus -1, which is -1/2 plus 1 gives us a value of 1/2. And as we keep going, we would notice that the common difference here is in fact 1/2. So then we can conclude that this is an arithmetic sequence.